Hi everybody, in this video I'm going to show you how to find the least common multiple and greatest common factor using the slide method. And the slide method is a really good method to use if you only have two numbers that you want to find the LCM and GCF of. If you have more than two, I would use that prime factorization method. If you only have two, this is a perfectly good method that you could use. So let's say I want to find the LCM and GCF of these two pretty big numbers, because you're like, oh, how am I going to do that? It's not easy to see it. So we got to have some kind of method. So we're going to do the slide method. So this is how you do it. You got your two numbers. You're going to put like a grid around them like that. And you're going to look at those two numbers and you're going to go, is there a number that divides evenly into both of those? And I don't know about you, but I see zeros at the end. So I say 10. It doesn't have to be a 10 first. It could be any number that divides evenly in. Everybody could do this a little bit differently and still get the same answers. It doesn't really matter. But okay, you know that 10 goes into 1080, and if you divide 1080 by 10, what do you have left? 108. If you divide 1200 by 10, what do you have left? 120. Okay, then I look at those two numbers and I go, well, I don't know, man. I think I know that a 4 goes into both of those, right? So if I divide 108 by 4, I get 27. If I divide 120 by 4, I get 30. Okay. Then I look at 27 and 30, and I go, is there anything that goes into both of those two numbers? The only thing I can think of is a 3. So I write a 3 down. So 27 divided by 3 is 9. 30 divided by 3 is 10. Okay. So we did as much dividing as we can, because now we have a 9 and a 10 left, and there's nothing other than 1 that goes into both of those. So we're done for that part. Now, to figure out the GCF and the LCM, see how you have a first column of numbers now and a last row of numbers. To find the GCF, you just take the numbers in the first column and multiply them. So I think that's 120. All right. To find the LCM, least common multiple, guess what you do for those? You take the first, that doesn't work. You take the first column and the last row. So the LCM, you multiply 10 times 4 times 3, but also the last row, times 9 times 10. So that's 120 times 90. So I think it's 10,800. So that's how you use the slide method. You put the numbers down, you start dividing out numbers till you can't divide out anymore. And the GCF is just simply those first column of numbers and multiply them, that's the GCF. The LCM is the first column and the last row of numbers. You multiply all those together to get the LCM. See, so it isn't that bad. When there's two numbers, it's pretty simple. So give it a shot. They asked you in the assignment to do at least one with the slide method and one with prime factorization. So that's what you have to do. Okay? Good luck.